in ECW for that brief minute. He shitted all over ECW. Him and Cornette. And then when they went to WWE, when Vince had bought ECW, when he owned it, Lawler shit all over the company.
So you don't think that was a work?
It wasn't work. It wasn't work. Where's ECW now? It's on a shelf.
Yeah.
It's on a shelf in a box. Say Video 1.
Okay, but that's not the question.
No, it was a work, but it was a shoot. It was him being allowed. It was him being allowed to do it.
You think he meant that?
Yeah, he meant it. Because that bullshit federation he had, USWA, lasted, and he killed it. He went from making, he went from 20,000 people every fucking Monday to 1,000.
Yeah, I accept.
Because it was the Jerry Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, Brian Christopher show. It wasn't shit else. And when I was there, I was there like a month and a half, and I was like, okay, I did it. I had my fun. Thank you. Now I'm gone. And I went home. Next thing you know, I was with Smoky Mountain. And then the world ended. And then the big brown shark came.
Yo, you like UFC?
Do I like
you watch it?
I watch it.
You watch it? Really? A lot? I'm saying like.
I don't watch it a lot.
I watch it.
I used to watch it a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't watch it as much now because it got boring.
It got boring.
Nobody has a character. They just come to the ring, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, you got to have character, you know what I'm saying? You could be the worst motherfucker in the world in the ring. You go in and get beat up every day. But if you got character, you know what I'm saying? Then they going to pay. That gets you over more than just saying, hey, I'm such and such and I'll beat you up. And they show up and start, you know what I'm saying? Build your shit up.
So
have character.
Who you like and who you view?
Nobody now because I don't watch it no more.
Alright, so when you watched it?
I forgot the guy's name.
You know Chael Sonnen? You don't know Chael Sonnen? He's fine now. He got character. Stone Cold is actually does some training with him, and
Stone Cold did what training with him? He's another racist.
I'm just saying.
Fuck Stone Cold. He got mad at me because Brian Pillman called me and Mustafa Niggas one night, and I tried to beat the shit out of Brian Pillman, and Stone Cold got mad at me too. So fuck him too. Make sure he get a copy of this. Send it to his house.
All right, so
Am I supposed to bite
you don't know
my
Chael
tongue?
Sonnen? You never heard Chael Sonnen? No.
But I'll start watching it again.
He's cool. He's a wrestler too. He's actually a wrestler.
Is he?
Yeah.
No, I'll check it out. I just I haven't really been on the circuit.
He got a little character too.
That's
why I'm telling you about him.
I'll check it out. I gave it a break. I'll check it out.
Him at least, he got character.
Yeah.
He got a lot of character. Anyway, that's not where he ain't really actually learning from Stone Cold. Stone Cold is actually training him conditioning. So it has nothing to do with, his character,
Alright.
So
Stone Cold training. What the fuck?
I'm saying I heard him in an interview, himself Chael saying, so that's what I'm just.
He probably did it for marketing.
I'm just saying.
He probably did it to get a job with Vince.
Probably did.
Stone Cold did what? He came out, he stole Sandman's gimmick, came out, started drinking the beer, and became a hard ass. Bullshit. You know what I mean? And he did that shit he took that shit from Sandman. They was more worldwide known with Vince than we were. So didn't a lot of people know about ECW. But Stone Cold stole that shit from Sandman. Fuck him too. Alright?
How about boxing? Like boxing?
I don't watch it no more.
Huh? Not even?
I used to.
You're kidding me, man.
No, honestly, I used to. I watched it until Tyson went crazy, and then I stopped watching it.
All right.
And then I saw Tyson on the Jet magazine saying, "I'm not the bad guy anymore. I'm cool. I'm a dad. I'm a family guy now." And I said they just gave him a sex change.
All right. Let's. You get this. I know a lot of wrestlers get that question. I don't know if they ever asked you, but if UFC was around when you was growing up, you think you would have got into it?
I would have did it.
Crazy ass.
I swear to God. If UFC would have came around when I first started wrestling, I would have did UFC. No doubt.
Yeah.
But see, understand something.
I
didn't
figured
start
that. That's
wrestling.
why I asked.
Yeah, because I mean,
I'm telling you, I figured that's why I asked.
You will legitimately get in there and beat the fuck out of motherfuckers and get away with it without knives. So I did it.
Yeah.
It came too late in my career for me to try, because I mean, I started wrestling, I was 29. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I started late. And for most guys that start wrestling at 29, you're at your peak. I just got in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then, with all the shit that happened to me physically, I couldn't have did it. My body wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah.
But if it would have came along before wrestling, oh, bro, I'd have jumped in there fucking head first.
Yeah. So, any other music you listen to besides rap? I know you like rap. I know you listen to hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to old school, man. I just did this project with Smoke Dizzle. It was a few months ago, and we did a DVD. We did a song, and they put some shit on YouTube, and it was actually played on the East Coast a lot. You know what I mean? Somebody actually emailed me and said, "Yo, man, I'm listening to your song right now." I'm like, "What song, nigga?" And it was like the shit you did with Smoke Dizzle. So I mean, you know, he did a tribute, you know what I'm saying? And it was a song. It was like all about me. You know what I mean? So you know, I listen to that. I listen to old school rap. This shit they got out now, you know, I don't listen to, man. It's like all computerized bullshit, and it means nothing.
So all you listen to is hip hop, then? That's all you listen to, like R&B, hip hop shit.
Old R&B, old hip hop. Yeah. That's me.
So how about this project you did with Duck, man? I read you had a hip hop debut with a couple of verses on Duck, man.
It was a deal where he basically called me, and I actually did a thing on the phone with him. You know what? I hadn't talked to that kid in like, it's been a couple of years. But he called me and he was like, "NewJack, can you do a little thing for us, whatever. You know, and he paid me for it."
You did a verse on the phone for him?
That's what it was. I did it
For real?
on the phone.
Wow.
And they recorded it and they paid me before I did it. So I did it. And then they put it in the trash. So
it's called Speak on it?
I guess.
You don't know? You don't know? That's crazy. Wow.
I don't even know who the fuck Duck Man is. Bro, he's just some little white dude, man. Say some
For real?
Rapper. Yeah, but he paid me, so I was like, fuck it, do it.
Duck Man, he's a white dude. I didn't even know.
He's a little white guy.
I didn't look him up.
He's a little white guy, man. He's like I want to be Eminem. So, hey, he paid me, so I did it. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Oh, shit.
What are things you like to do besides wrestling, you know?
I don't like wrestling. I do wrestling.
Well, what's things you do? Like, what are things you enjoy to do? What are things you enjoy to do?
What I enjoy doing is staying at home, playing my PlayStation.
You kidding me?
Looking at
you gotta give me your PlayStation name. I stay on the PS3.
I don't do online.
No,
cause them little white kids is too small. I went online one time and played this little kid, and he told me he was 12.
So what you playing?
And we was playing Madden, and that little motherfucker beat me to death. I quit at halftime. It was 30-something-7, and I was like, he was making his players do shit I ain't know the game could do. I was like, fuck you, you little motherfucker. I quit, and I turned the game off.
So what games you like? What you like?
Ghost Recon is my game right now. Yeah, some shoot 'em up shit. I'm with it.
So what else you do besides that?
As a matter of fact, Call of Duty is having a conversation with my attorney right now. Because Call of Duty 4, they got a thing where you reach a NewJack bonus version, and it's the stabbing thingy.
Yes, sir.
And it's all me.
It's called NewJack.
It's called. So
I thought you had some business in that. That's what I was gonna.
No. We got some business.
That's what I was gonna ask.
It's some settlement business.
It's actually I read that.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I didn't have shit to do with it. I guess they thought it was
stabbing.
Just
once you get to it's
the
stab
NewJack.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
A couple of guys.
Yeah.
I think it's your first tag. Or
some
call
shit.
Sign, your call sign.
And I didn't have they didn't come to me with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got too much fucking evidence to show that this is me. And by them not clearing shit with me or giving me some money.
So y'all in court?
We're working.
You kidding me? All right, that's
see
cool.
You driving that goddamn Bentley, you know. Goddamn, you'll know.
That's cool. You brought up two of the questions that I had on there that we was actually able to bring up. You know? Yeah. Got right into it. All right. Those knives you got, man. What the? Where they come from? Did you get them made? What the hell made you want to make something?
You mean
like
the
that?
claw?
Yeah.
I got a buddy. He runs this thing in Pittsburgh called Bar Jitsu, some shit like that. And what they do is he teach this is honest God shoot. He teaches self-defense on fighting people that's drunk. Seriously.
Yeah.
His name is Van Hughes. He had them made for me. And it's like a third pair. The first pair he had made for me I broke. And then I ended up taking one of the blades and putting it in my pocket all the time for security. Because my matches would a lot of times go out in the audience. Well, sometimes fans get drunk and they think they can beat on you and you're not going to do anything back. Well, I'll cut the shit out of the fan. I don't give a fuck. One of the blades broke and I had it in my pocket. So that night I had this match with Hunter Red, this some lame dude, whatever the fuck. We got in the ring and he started punching on me and like I owed him money. And I went like, no, bro. And I took that blade out and that's when I stabbed that motherfucker. I stabbed him like 9, 10 times. You know?
Oh, so that's why you did that. I was going to ask this. That's the question because they don't say why did you do that.
I did it because he punched me in the fucking face and I was smoking coke and I've been drinking vodka.
Oh, wow.
So it was a combination of three.
Yeah.
Punch, vodka, coke.
Yeah.
Equals
violence.
Emergency room.
Violence.
And that's what I did. I got on him. Like a pit. I got on him.
That was one of my questions too, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I mean, you know, people can say what they want to say about me, man. You know, it's always like, I'm sure you probably talk to people. And, you know, it's like, oh, man, NewJack, he ain't really like that. You know, it's all the work. You know what I'm saying? And I had heard that somebody had told you that, you know, I came from a family of good upbringing, this, that, and the other, and all this other off-the-wall bullshit. And you know, just to save face with you, I won't say who it was, but whoever said that to you was full of shit because the motherfucker know me. I had one match with him and I took care of him. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is like, I don't have to sit here and prove what NewJack is. Here's my thing. If you get in the ring with me and do business, we'll do business. If you get in the ring with me and start trying to act the fool, then I'm acting fool with you. Yeah. It's just my version of acting fool is a little different than yours. Because I'm going to come at your ass for real.
Yeah, since you brought that up, I'm going to just basically say a little bit about it. You know, it was a quick conversation and it was just, you know, he basically said that your parents had money, you know, and you had a good upbringing.
That motherfucker that said that shit to you, he don't even know nothing about me and my parents. Okay, my father died when I was 5. That motherfucker don't know me. You know what I mean? And like I said, to save face with you, which I'm not gonna say who it is because I know who it is now. He's full of shit. And if he could sit right here beside me and tell me that he knows me and have a good upbringing, I had a good upbringing, and I'll let you videotape it, you will see me smack the shit out of him. Because that motherfucker, he don't know me nothing past wrestling.
I really wanted to always ask you that, you know.
Well, yeah,
he basically made it seem like,
here's my thing, bro.
Like you will work, you know.
I'll be at work.
Basically.
I tell you what you do. Get somebody to come in here and swing at me. Then you'll see how much of a worker I am.
Yeah. I hear you. Let me ask you a question. All right. What irks you about the business today? What are the things you think about that just bother you, you know?
It's pathetic. It's people come in this business and they pretend like they're tough, they pretend like they're mean, they're bad, they whoop your ass in a heartbeat, and they're a bunch of bitches. And when I look at them, I'm like, you play the game, you bend over and take it up the ass just for a paycheck. And that was something I couldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
think
never
that,
could.
So you saying that really happens, or you saying that as figure of speech?
No, I'm saying that really happens, bro.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, Brian Knopf sent me a picture one time because he was pissed off at me.
Oh, I wanted to tell you to send me that picture, man.
And
tell me you still got it. Send me that picture, man.
And his butthole, I can put my cell phone in it.
Yeah, it's true. I seen it.
And
that was crazy.
He sent me a picture, and I guess that was his way of telling me to kiss his ass. And
he sent you that picture?
Yeah, he texted to me. That's how I got it. So I took the picture and put it on YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, YoSpace.
Y'all got heat though, right? Y'all got a little.
No, we ain't got heat. No? I whooped his ass. That was it. That's all the heat it was. And
he did that after you whooped his ass?
Yeah. And then we did a signing. We did a signing later. About a month later, and he was there, and he was like, "Hey Jay, we all right, right?" And I was like, "Dude, fuck you." You know what I mean? I'm like, "You're just a bitch." I'm like, I'm like, "I whooped your ass." I'm like, "What do you want now? You want to be friends because I whooped your ass?" Well, see, you can't blame me for this kind of shit. When you send this kind of shit to me on Facebook?
Oh, he did it on Facebook?
Zoom your camera in.
Hold on.
Zoom your camera in. That's the picture that he sent me. Look at that boy's butthole.
Yo, that's crazy.
Look at his butthole. That is a man-made butthole.
Right there.
All right?
Oh my God.
That is a man-made asshole. All right? Next time, motherfucker, don't send a picture of me. Cause bitch, I will put your ass out there. You are viral now, fuck ass.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, not for nothing, when I seen that shit, I thought it was a bitch's ass. Then they brought it
that's
back.
Brian Knopf.
Oh, shit, yo.
I put that shit on Twitter, Facebook, everything. I didn't give a fuck. You should have sent it to me. Now I'm gonna send it to you.
I wanted to have it. I gotta show my friends, be like, yo, you look at this.
Bro, that's a man-made ass. He was not born with that.
You think so?
Do you think so?
I don't, yo. I can't
with
picture
an asshole
it,
like a host.
I can't picture it though, man. That's the shit that I kind of like go by a picture, like, and I can't picture it. So
well, I didn't ask him to send me that picture of his asshole.
Wow.
All right.
Yo.
I didn't ask him, but he did. So you see what I did with it.
So tell me, what else bothers, like things that I know you must have shit that irk you about this business. I remember, not for nothing. One time, I was in it was the reunion with you. I was in the back with you, and I got into some shit back there. And you seen I was a little tight. Not for nothing, you didn't realize what you did that day, but I went home and I thought about something you said, and I'm gonna remind you of what you told me, and I'm gonna show you how much it stood in my mind when you said it. I had told you about what happened. You know about what happened. You know when they kind of like wanted me to get up out of there.
Yeah.
And then I came to you and I said I told you something had happened and that had led to that.
Right.
And when I told you, you seen it in my face that I was tight. I know you seen it in my face that I was tight after it happened. And the first thing that you looked at me. And you looked away from me when I was asking you. I was talking to you about what happened and shit. And you said, bro, just like that. You said, bro, let me tell you something. Don't let this business get to you. You said, the first 10 years of my career, I let this business get to me. And you said, don't let this business get to you. That day I left, I swear to God, I looked at this business totally different. I said, I will never let nothing that ever happens in this fucking business get on my fucking nerves.
Right.
I swear to God. Every time I talk to her about something, you can ask her, I tell her straight up, let me tell you something, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
See, that's
if
why
niggas don't like it,
that's why
they got a problem. I do it how I do it.
This business ain't nothing but a work. It ain't nothing but a work. And you got grown ass men playing.
Do you remember telling me that?
Huh?
You remember telling me that? Huh?
Yeah. And there's not too much that I do remember, but yeah. You know,
I thought you wouldn't remember, yo. Not for nothing. cause when we met up again, that I seen you, you look like you didn't even remember where we met. You like you didn't remember the interview.
Understand something. I cracked my fucking skull years ago, and I don't remember a lot of shit.
No, but we did an interview, so I'm like, how he's not gonna remember we did an interview?
Like I said,
cause you can
when
tell.
you go home, Google NewJack, Big Brian, Danbury, Connecticut, then you'll see why I'm so fucking fucked up in my head. Why I'm on so many meds right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just to get by. When a motherfucking doctor looks at me and says, if you make it another fucking 5 years, you be thankful.
Yeah.
And that was in 1999?
Yeah.
When I can go and do a shoot about my own fucking mama, and I hate that bitch, do you really think I give a fuck about what other people say and think about me? Yeah. I don't. But see, these are grown ass fucking men playing the fucking game.
Yeah.
You understand? And I have never been one to play. I am politically incorrect. I don't do the bullshit.
Not for nothing. Just when I left that day, I swear to God, I Facebooked that shit. I said, you know what? I learned a lesson today from NewJack. And I wrote exactly what you fucking said.
Right.
And I never forgot it, son. What the mother be? And it's the truth, and I'll never forget it. That's the first lesson I ever learned in this business, believe it or not. Don't ever let it get to you.
Because
that's the first fucking lesson I learned.
Smile at you, and they will laugh and clown and coochie and all that other old bullshit. And then when you turn the corner, they're like, that motherfucking spick or that goddamn nigga or that, you know what I'm saying?
I believe you too.
Just like that. But see, these are the people that will talk against me or talk about me, but they will never talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Now that we get into that, this is gonna roll right into the next shit. All right, and we talked about this earlier, and I explained a little. I explained a little bit to you, so you're gonna know where I'm going at with it. All right, when a person first meets you, well, before a person knows you, they probably have an impression of you.
Right.
And you know,
I feel the news.
I feel
dirt sheets. Yeah.
Even me, before I met you, I had I had my way of this dude is bugged out.
Right.
You know?
Right.
When I met you, and we did business, it was like it wasn't nothing of what I thought of. You was a business. To me, it was business, man. You was you know how to handle your business,
right?
And if you come to your correct business wise, then you're a man and you carry yourself the way you should carry yourself, you know? So my whole thing with that is I wonder, you know, because I judge a person for when I meet them, you know? And, you know, it just boggles me how you get so much fucking heat and you know, I meet you and it's just like we got this vibe that it's like, you know, you're a cool dude to me.
Right.
You know? And yet you get this fucking heat. Like, why is that?
Because I don't let motherfuckers get up under me. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's almost like I have a barrier around me. You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to get inside of it, you got to know the combination. You got to know how to get in there.
I got you.
Because you can twist it and turn it all day, but unless you hit it right,
I got you.
You can bounce around me, but you can't penetrate. You understand? And it is very few. This is why. And it's funny you said when you said, Jack, I'll be there by 8. And I told you, I said, fuck it, we'll do it tomorrow. This is because I don't like being around people. I don't like people. I hate people.
Okay.
If I had to go to the mall with nobody in there, I would not be fucking upset.
Okay, so what that has to do with what you were saying? What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't let people in.
Okay, I got you.
To me.
I got you.
I don't let people, I don't give out my fucking phone number.
In your mind, you wanted to knock it out and just say,
if I'm drunk and give you my number, then I'll block your ass when I'm sober. You understand? So it's like I don't let people into my circle is a dot.
I got you.
And if you in that dot,
I don't blame you, man.
You're good. Yeah. And honestly, bro, I can say this from the bottom of my heart. Besides you, I could name maybe 7 other people that's got my phone number.
What? Wow.
And the ones that I accidentally gave it to, by being drunk, they on my fucking Mr. Call block list. Cause once I was like, I gave you my number?
Wow.
Sorry, block. You know what I'm saying? And my girl, she's asked me, she's like, babe, is your phone on silent or do people just never call you? I said, don't nobody call me. I said, unless it's business. I said, there's less than 7 motherfuckers on the planet that got my phone number.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be honest with you, not for nothing. I started my company, well, I ain't even going to call it a company, my website, 11 months ago.
Right.
When I started it, the day I sat down, because I always had, I always loved wrestling. I knew, I just had ideas and I just didn't know what to do,
Right.
So one day I just sat down and I thought of the name and I wanted to lock down the name and I bought the website, so I could lock the name down.
Right.
That day I did that, I had no idea how I was going to open the door to get an interview.
Right.
My first, whatever I was going to do in the business. I just opened it and knew I was going to do something in the wrestling business. This was 11 months ago. Now, you telling me I'm one of the few people that have your number. I want you to know, honestly, that shit puts chills on my body, believe it or not.
Well, it's true. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing.
I'm honored to be able to be that person.
What I gave you and what I'm giving you now for you to make money on, bro, trust me. If I wasn't showing love to you, my price would have been jacked so goddamn high. You'd have been like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Sure, I know, man.
And that's how I deal with motherfuckers. But when I deal with motherfuckers that I know kind of like came from where I came, same hood, different faces, then I'm like, okay, it's still business, but I trim it down to, I'm going to let you do this with me.
I definitely understand.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to do to you what I would normally do to these other motherfuckers because I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because honestly, this shit here, I mean, you took care of me, no doubt. But, bruh.
I know, man.
On the record.
I know.
You got charged midget price.
I know that.
I would have charged them motherfuckers goddamn Amazon prices, you know what I mean? But I want this shit to be known that I'm a part of it. And I want it to be known that there is no other motherfucker out there to sit in front of a camera and bring as much heat as I can. I take credit. I don't need nobody to give me credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a voice that motherfuckers hear, whether they like it or not. I don't get upset when people say negative shit about me. They don't fucking know me.
I'm sorry. You say you blocked it. They block your YouTube page. So what? It's not back on. You got a different one. What is that?
They blocked me on Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, that's what you said. I'm sorry.
So
what they bring it back in? All right.
It's like
so it's off right now.
3
right?
weeks.
Oh wow.
I'm blocked. Ooh, that's like putting me in the corner, like putting on the hat saying dunce. I mean, come on, man. It's like
I know that.
It's fucking Facebook. I mean, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I thought. No, I was just wondering because I thought maybe you opened another Facebook. If they
no.
deaded it.
The one I
had,
I had like 5,000 motherfuckers, and they were just annoying me because it was just like 5,000 people that were just looking at me and not responding to me, just sitting there like, I wonder what he's doing.
I just got you on my like shit. I think.
Yeah. I got a new one. You know what I'm saying?
A like page.
No.
Facebook?
Facebook page is OG NewJack. That's my new page. You know what I'm saying? So that's where.
You got Twitter?
You know what? I was on Twitter, and last week because honestly, Twitter to me is like people say is a tool for advertisement. I'm like, okay, if I'm doing a show in Detroit, and the motherfucker's following me in Japan, do you think he's gonna come to Detroit to see me? No.
No, he's not.
So I'm not gonna sit here and tweet, I'm taking a shit, I'm eating popcorn, I got a show tomorrow. Fuck Twitter. If somebody will advertise me, let them advertise me. It's not my business to advertise me. And to tell you my every minute thoughts ain't none of your goddamn business. So I took Twitter. I had to take my boy Chester T. I told him to take Twitter down. So because it's pointless. And then it gives you it sets you up to be in a position where you can sit at home and be internet gangster. You know what I'm saying? Oh, NewJack, I don't like you. Fuck you, nigger. All that old bullshit. I don't want to read that shit. I mean, I never read that ad mentioned bullshit. So I was just like, that's a Twitter. It's like yelling out the fucking window. So I told dude to take it down. So he took it down. Facebook is fun because I can talk shit about people that I can look at. And then delete.
All right, in my last interview, the first thing we talked about is your education. You told me you went to college 3 years and then you dropped out, but we didn't get to talk about your high school. How was your high school? What was your high school like? What did you do in high school? Like, what was that?
I played football. I ran track, and I played soccer at DM Thorough High.
Where's that at?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you graduated.
Yeah. Then I decided
Wow.
to go to prison. What a choice. What a choice. I had 18 scholarship offers, and I decided to go out here and rob a goddamn jewelry store and beat up the goddamn dude and do 3 years.
Wow. It's good you finished school though. You're smart. Doing shows you're smart. You know?
I mean, bro, you know what? Like I said, I got a college education and a goddamn criminal record. So I mean, you know,
that's even better, man. Believe it or not,
I can play both ways. I can play on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Combine them and it makes you even smarter. Believe it or not.
You know, I can be famous. I can be infamous. It don't matter.
People don't understand how much, you know, street smarting. You can't. You can read all the books in the world and never be street, never be street, never know how to make money, never, you know, because honestly, I feel being from the street, any fucking work, job is a fucking hustle.
Right.
It's the way you work around it. Just like the street.
Right.
You work around it. You get to meet people. You know who's you connect, and you know this guy will help you.
And wrestling,
it's the same fucking shit. Any business.
Wrestling ain't nothing but street.
Any fucking business.
Wrestling street. The promoter is the pimp. The workers is the hoe, and the ring is the track.
I said that to Jack. To Jack, he told me wrestling is told. I said, let me.
You know what I'm saying? And you've heard me say that before. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Because you go out there and break your body down for these motherfuckers. And then when you ain't worth shit no more, they'll bring in a new hoe. You understand? And then they'll bring in a new hoe.
That's why you gotta be smart and work there.
See, and that's why I went from being the workee to the worker.
Alright, let me ask you a question now that we into that. It's fun. We getting right into some questions that I have, and I have them in certain places, but I know where they at and I know the questions. So, man. Alright, you have told me that you don't love the business. In my last interview, I asked you, do you love this business? I'm gonna ask you again, do you love this business?
No.
No, you don't love this business.
It's, you know what? It's an easy means of making money for me. But do I love it? I could give a fuck less. The more I'm around it, the more I hate it. Because I see so many fake motherfuckers in the business. So no, I don't love it. It's just an easy means of paying bills.
Alright, can you do me a favor? Can you I'm gonna give I want to get a close up of your cuts.
Man, my eyes.
Wow. Alright, it's a reason why I'm doing this, alright?
It's like the moon. The moon craters. This is where Apollo landed.
Alright, that's good. That's good. We done. We done. You can put it back on. Alright. I was thinking about this last night. I just thought of this question off the top of the head. And I think you just answered the question, but I'm gonna ask anyway, cause I couldn't see how you don't love the business yet you would do that to yourself.
How do what to myself? This?
Yeah.
No. No. Okay, you asked me, you said, do I love the business?
Yeah.
No, I don't. But if I'm involved in it, I ain't gonna give it half-ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out there and do it. You know what I mean? And it's like people came, when they wanted to see NewJack, they wanted to see NewJack. They didn't want to see some watered down shit. So what involved in seeing NewJack was the weapons, the dives, and the blood. You know. So I gave them what they wanted to see. If I got to a point where I was doing it because I felt like I was forced to do it, then I would have quit. But every time I showed up, I volunteered to show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I show up, you ain't gonna never get no boo. Oh, his match sucked. So they tried that in fucking we did the first show in Philly.
All right.
With that the
so
extreme
you're saying
rise
basically
bullshit.
you care for the fans and you care for what they pay
Of
to
course,
come
they
watch
pay-
you, but you don't care for the business itself.
Exactly.
Okay,
I want
I
to send
got
these
you.
motherfuckers home happy with something to talk about.
I
I
got
don't want them to go home and shit on me, on my name.
I got you.
If I'm in it, I'm in it.
Yeah.
Like that bitch said, baby leg. If If I'm in it, motherfucker, I'm in it.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. When you look in the mirror, what are your thoughts when you see that? What do you think? Do you even have any thoughts, or
No.
do you don't think about it?
Every morning I wake up, I take the back. Every afternoon I wake up.
What you what? Say
Every
that again?
afternoon that I wake up.
What you what? Say that
Well,
again?
because I sleep late. So when I get up and you said when I look in the mirror, when I wake up in the afternoon and go look in the mirror after taking a piss, what do I see in the mirror? I'm satisfied.
No, okay, no, forget about that. I don't mean that.
That's what
I
you
don't,
see.
I did, you're right, but I ain't mean it in that way. When you look at your scars in your face, what goes through your mind?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
All right.
That's a trademark from 20 years of being in the business.
Really?
I've been offered to get it buffered down. A fucking I almost said chiropractor. A fucking plastic surgeon. He told me. He said we could sand it down and put you some skin off your ass on your forehead, and it could be looking normal. And I'm like, I don't want to be called ass head. And I didn't want to cover up my scars. I mean, I went through too much to get this shit, and I did it to myself. So no, I don't want to get it fixed. For what? This is me.
All right, I watched your emotional face-off, right? I watched your emotional face-off with balls at the end. You got real emotional. I seen you, in my eyes, I felt you was almost literally gonna cry while you was talking to the dude.
I felt like I was at that point.
I don't know. All right. Now, me seeing that don't seem like somebody who don't care.
Bruh, if I'm doing something for as long as I've been doing it, apparently I care about what I'm doing. I want to deliver. Do I care about the motherfuckers?
All right, we're not talking about that.
Okay, well, I'm going to answer your question. Okay. Do I care about the motherfuckers that I'm working with? No. When I was talking to Balls, I was so pissed off at him for letting his